worry, I'm here. Just out of sight. Okay. What would I want to have? Probably popcorn shot. Maybe it's like really big. So I can read it. Okay. I think we're good. Let's move back here in the frame. Okay. So, we are playing Mario Kart, and it's going to be a lot better looking than it was before. So I'm quite excited. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I like this. So, yeah, we are playing Mario Kart. Oh, let me get the remote here. You guys do not want to see what my you guys do not want to see what my microphone is on. I was trying to think what the best way to get it set up would be. So what we're doing is we're doing essentially just going through my timesheet and trying to get it down. This is no item specifically. Awesome. I don't want those. I know they're pretty good for like speed tracks, but yeah. So let's see here. If I open up my Google Sheets, I'm not pulling this up on OBS. I just do not care to. So there is a timesheet that I found on Reddit. So I always know Mario Kart 8 Deluxe did not have standards, and I was looking just to see, you never know when they could be made, and finally there are standards. So if we put this up here, you can see kind of my timesheet here. Those blank ones are tracks that I need. Basically, you put your time in, it tells you exactly where you are on the thing. How these work, there are different standards. There's 8 standards total. The first 3 have 7. I should look at the face cam. The first 3 have 7 levels, and the highest tier, God tier, has only 1. So there's beginner CBA, there's intermediate CBA, there's advanced CBA, expert CBA, hero CBA, titan CBA, myth CBA, and God, which is just God. And yeah, now that I have that, I would like to work on getting that down, because I like playing Mario Kart 8. You know, we all have our games that we time trial. I know Mario Kart World is the big thing now, and it's probably more similar to 8 without plays than other games. And I like Wii too. I could technically do Wii, but I really enjoy just playing. I like Wii more than 8, but specifically time trialing, I really like 8. I like Outside Drift. I just kind of enjoy the, I guess, dirt aspect, you know, of being on drifting, you know, more so than bike lines. But part of that's because I just don't get to play Wii as much. 8's on the Switch, and it's really easy for that. So, yeah, this is no item specifically, and we're going to just go through and get my timesheet better. Currently, I only average intermediate B, which is really bad, but that's because I have not finished all the times yet. So I only have a handful in the intermediate rank right now. I'll probably need to go back through and get those up, and I'll need to really go through my actual item one on my main account here, but my main account. But this is the alt account, and it's used specifically for this. So I just got to pick a track. So I haven't done Waluigi or Mario Circuit. I haven't done DK Summit or Riverside Park. Boo Lake, I love all those. Snowland and Sydney Sprint. Let's do Snowland, because this is no items, so there's no shortcut here. And shortcuts are fun, and without the shortcuts, I don't think this track is quite as good. So we're just gonna go, and if I think I can get a little bit better time, we'll maybe try to go for a better time. Otherwise, we're gonna just get a time to move on, essentially. I'm maining Peachat basically on this account. The nice thing too, I guess in a way, is because I haven't played this like super recently, I can teach myself better habits. Probably could have gotten that coin. So I can hopefully teach myself to soft drift a little bit. Ooh, oh, damn it. We're gonna restart if it's really bad. Made a thumbnail earlier today. I forgot the face cam is just above the TV. This is an old TV, but it still works. Oh, I missed that coin. Shoot. I missed that one at the beginning. That's okay. Yeah, I gotta get back into just Mario Kart in general. I'm not even thinking about World. I think that would be fun though to stream some World. Just try to get better at the game. I really like time trialing more than anything. That's my favorite part. Like, yeah, I guess it's fun playing online, but I really just love time trialing. Shoot him a coin. Short still. That's okay. I should be able to get the one up here. Or not. I get this one. There we go. I didn't like how World handled, or like the water and stuff. But partially, the reason I haven't played a lot of World more than anything is all the like the charge jumps and everything. I've got a friend who doesn't like any of that, thinks it's too much. I think it's awesome. I'm just not good at it, and I haven't tried to practice yet. But I'm also not as much of a tech guy. I'm more of a precision guy. I like circuit tracks and everything like that, and basically everything is a tech track now because all the stuff you need to know, like with the charge jumps and everything. So at some point I will learn, but for now I'm gonna time trial the game that I time trial the most. 146, 170. So let's put that down. 146, 170. That is advanced A. Okay. How close is that to the next standard? That's the question. Where is it? Snowland. How much further do I have to get it down? I'd have to cut a second off of it. Yeah, we're going to leave it how that is. I'm not going to worry about trying to get that further down. No, because this account does not have any Nintendo stuff. Okay, so change course and move on. If it's close, I might try to go again, you know, but if it's not close, there's no point. I guess I'll do Skyguard next. Go ahead and go through. I'm going to save like my favorite tracks to the very end, because those are the ones I want to do last. Will we get through all of them today? I don't know. I still have like half the tracks. I think I'm a bit past half, but I'm not. I've still got a lot of tracks I need to do. And then the goal is I'm going to make a video on this. It's probably going to get like no views because nobody's going to want to see it. But I'm going to probably make like a super 3-hour video or something. That was very good. That is going over all my times for both items and no items. And yeah, trying to get, and we'll see how much over the course of like the year, you know, what I can cut off sometimes. I should try motion gliding there. I kind of know how, but not crazy. I've also got the, since this is 8, I've got the GameCube controller. I know that is the shortcut favorite. But I haven't really gotten to use it much, so. What? No. Resume. Did I turn the wrong thing? No, I did do motion controls. I don't know how much faster that was. I'm not great at motion glider. I have no practice at that. Because usually if I'm not time trialing, I'm playing with a friend and we're not, you know, pausing it like that. I'll try to be checking the chat too, but it is a bit hard for something like Mario Kart. The chat is where I can see it, but it's still not where I'm directly looking, so it's going to be a lot of between that. Oh my gosh, really? That's so stupid. We're redoing that just because that lap was horrible. Yeah, that cost me a full second. Yeah, no, we're not even gonna bother looking at how good this was. or that would rank. We're just gonna go into the next one and redo that. We'll get better at motion glider as we go. I know you can also make it so it's better. Oh, if I got a better launch off that other time, then I'm gonna do that. I know you can be better at soft drifting with the GameCube controller too. You can set it up that it's really easy. But damn it. One thing I hate though, this is my one complaint with the Switch 2 is I can't map buttons on the Switch 2. I can only do it on the Switch 1. I think they want you to buy the new controller, but I don't really want to give them my money. Maybe at some point. I mean, it's a good controller. I like it, but this one works perfectly fine and is really good. So until it's not working good, I don't see a point in upgrading. But it is a bit annoying because there's some things I would love to map just for Mario Kart 8 purposes, and you can't do that. But if I went on my Switch, I could do that, which is stupid. What the hell? There's something on my controller too. Okay, there we go. Let's try this. There we go. I'm not good at super bouncing, so I'm not going to try. That's something else I gotta get better at. There's like a few things that I'm not great at that I have to really learn. One of those is super bouncing, and one of them is motion glider. That didn't feel... You know what? I bet I need to not forget to do my... I missed the trick. Not forget to do my controls. My hand controls. I fucked that one up. I hit the wrong button there. I was blind anyway. This feels like a good track to try to do a bit of motion glider, so. Oh, I turned them back. Wrong one. Okay, there we go. We got a lead. There we go. Was that time gained because of motion glider? Who knows? I lost sometime somewhere. But I will gain back here at the end because I'm not going to run into the post. No, stop moving me down when I click pause. Okay, 139.449. I'm much happier with that. Sky Garden. 139.449. Advanced day, okay. I should also, while I'm thinking about it, put in my, the date. Where's the slash? There we go. What's today? Today is the 16th, okay. 12, 16, 25. Let's put that in for Snowland too. 12, 16, 25. Okay, so Mario Circuit 3, Coconut Mall, Big Blue. Do I want to? I'm gonna do Coconut Mall. Coconut Mall is like fun, but I'm not very good at it on this game. I'm much better, I feel like, in Wii, where there's inside drift. I don't feel confident at all in this game at Coconut Mall. That also puts me up to intermediate A on the timesheet overall because I now have just more times. I was really close to getting out of it. I guess I should not trick there. I probably should just drift. I'm just so used to being able to trick and turn because this is, you know, that's how you do it in Mario Kart Wii. You trick and you turn. In this game, you go way wide. That was a bad startup boost, but whatever. I'm going to assume this is the fastest way. There's a great clip that I got with a friend of Waluigi getting, like, stuck on the fountain. It was like a certified CPU moment. I guess I probably should go wide for the coins. We're actually just going to do that. I don't think it's worth keeping. It's probably worth it to get the coins and not to just keep going. Better starter boost too. And I just did not get a trick there. I think it's because it's a staircase, so it probably just thought I had some air when I went and got it. Okay, I did not have the angle to get that one. And I just went inside those two. Jeez. I've got like the same amount of coins as I had the last time. Missed them all. Okay. There we go. That was... I tried getting trick off of the red. I'm thinking I could go after that, but it didn't work. At some point, we're going to get past Coconut Mall. Ooh, there is a coin in that middle. Oh, what a low trick. There we go. I admit, this is not a track that I like super gonna want to come back to. So I'm hoping I can just... I got my coin. Was that the fastest way? No, but I got my coin. So there's no way it's faster to go wide. Did I get the coin? I hope I did. Not even an attempt there. I love how low tricks you can get. That is really nice. I wouldn't be surprised if there's, you know, the glider is like faster or something, but I'm going through these pretty blind. I'm not watching like the records or anything. If I'm getting a little bit more serious on a track, I will watch the record and see what the record does. But I'm not doing that here. I'm just trying to get like a baseline. 154, 922. Let's see where that goes. Oh, Coconut Mall. 152, 99, not 154, 992. 154.99922. I cannot read. Advanced B, good enough. Ooh, not 11. I'm so used to typing 11 into the date. 11, 16, 16. 20, 25. Big Blue, Neo Bowser City, Animal Crossing, Wild Woods, Howard Circuit, SNES Rainbow Road, Gold Mine, Dragon Driftway, Rainbow Road in 64, Grumble, Royal Raceway, Donut Plains, Rainbow Road. Let's do Cloud Top Cruise. I can't believe I haven't done Cloud Top Cruise yet. That is not a favorite track of mine, so might as well go ahead and get that one out of the way. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to save the fun ones to the end. I want those to be the last ones I do. And I'm just better at those tracks, so have maybe less rusty. I feel like my times are pretty solid on some of these tracks, some of these circuit tracks, but I can't. Like I'm a couple seconds off on my like SNES Mario circuit time. No, my DS Mario, GBA Mario circuit time. Getting them all confused. No. 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 That was bad. That was really bad. Trying and failing to super bounce because I really don't know how. Oh, that was a lot of air. There's 3 coins. Oh. Always try for fast glider, might as well. I just whipped on the boost panel. That was really bad. I'm so rusty. This is what happens when you don't play. I'm gonna go for the coins. I'm putting on a terrible performance. I swear I'm better than this. I swear. Oh, okay. Maybe we won't go over there. I'll have to do videos with some of my better times. I know that one was about to get a thing. Oh, I missed the boost panel anyway. There's a coin on that. Okay. Probably worth it to skip those coins and just go straight through. Because there's a couple more coins in some of these places that I could get. Yeah, and there's 10. Track like this that I'm not like great at and I didn't really play heavily, you know, like I didn't time trial Cloud Top Cruise ever. Yeah, that's the track that makes me feel rusty. It's a track like this, where I just make like stupid mistakes that I probably would never make in a race. I'll have to go back and watch like, I don't know, Shortcut or JP giving her tutorial on how to super bounce. Or I think there might have been one from like TW98 way back. Okay. Got a coin that I do not need. Okay. I'll take it. 212,760. 112.760. Advanced A, that's where a lot of these end up being. 12, 16, 25. It's also got the record, which is cool. My average rank is 6.1 or 6.34. Yeah. No, let's not upload. Change course. What's next? Ooh, what track? What track is not super fun? For the most parts, it's tracks I really like to race on. Let's go do N64 Rainbow Road. At some point, I'll watch the record times, or find the no item records like this. These are all no item, so if anybody's wondering why I'm not using mushrooms. There's a cool strategy you can do at the beginning, but I am nowhere near skilled enough to do that. Again, there's an argument that I should have just put time into learning worlds, but you know what? That could be a fun series now. I missed a bunch of those, but that's okay. Whoop, I hit the wall. Usually I hold like a purple or something and then let it go to an orange, I think. But I saw the record on another track go to like, just take the orange one early. It was Tokyo Blur. And then do the purple. So I was like, I'll do that. And then I bounced off the wall. Go a little bit wide there and get the extra point. I wouldn't be surprised even on some of these tracks if I'm using a bad combination. But I'm just kind of going for basic. This account doesn't have everything unlocked yet. I don't have the Biddy Buggy, by the way. So if there's any curiosity on why I'm not using the Biddy Buggy, I'm not even going to try to motion glide here. It just sounds like a stupid idea. 127,237. Okay. Where's N64? There it is. 127.237. Expert B. Okay. 12/16/25. 127,237. Where would that rank? There it is. 127.2 is the next rank up. We're doing this again until we get a better time. I absolutely can get the next rank up. No doubt in my mind. That shouldn't be... Well, I mean, I have to beat my time, but I should almost certainly beat my time and get it, you know? Because I'm so close. I suck. Maybe not. Maybe we're not going to beat the time if I'm missing boost panels. Let's try this again. I'm just trying to move as little as possible. I think you do like motion glider and you turn on like smart steering or something. Honestly, just getting those coins will probably be... Damn it. Probably getting the coins there is enough because I didn't get those coins at the beginning of that other lap. I went through them with a weird line. So probably just getting them will be enough. Because that'll give me a bit of a speed boost over my Ghost. Oh boy. I shouldn't have gone for that coin. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's try this again. That was a crazy tight line on that first turn, though. I don't know how I stayed on. I haven't tried this yet, but I heard there's also a thing that'll... YouTube is rolling out at least a thing that you can stream, like it'll make a vertical stream, which is pretty cool. Will that look better? I don't know, but if it's like an option that I can just do, then I would totally try that out, just because. Dang it, I thought I could get to the other side of it. I bet I can. I just gotta play a little bit riskier and go a little bit closer to the edge than I want. But I think the next turn is the opposite way anyway, so it's not like I'm staying tight or something, or going wide by going to the other side. Okay. And there we go, we've already got 0.3 on the Ghost. Yeah, that's normally how I do that section. It did not give me a trick there, it gave me a turn. And that scared me for a second. Got my 10 coins too, I don't think that Ghost even has 10. I don't think I was holding quite tight enough for a soft drift there. Like I said, I'm not even going to try motion glide. Played safe. 125.997. There we go. Much better. $125.977. 977. That bumps me up to Hero C. That's cool. And on this one, it's a 0.7 to go up to the next one. Do we think we can get that? No, but I'm going to keep in mind that that one is close. That one's not far off the next rank up. But I feel like that one's going to be harder to just shave off 0.2, because I raced pretty well overall. By my standards, like I had a solid run, so I don't really want to sit here all day trying to just beat that time, that one time. Let's knock out the Star Cup, because I overall like the Star Cup racing-wise, but I'm not sure how much I want to time trial all these tracks, because one's underwater, one's, you know, one's anti-gravity heavily, so let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Fun tracks, not my favorite to time trial. I tell you, my first like serious grind, I think might end up just being Tokyo Blur, because I got a pretty good time on the for this timesheet that I'm working on. Wow, I just whipped the no items, but I haven't really time trialed it with items, so my time is awful on the item time sheet, which is really the more primary one, I guess. But I kind of like especially when I don't know track well, I kind of like just playing on it without using my mushrooms. So I think the no item time grind is still pretty fun. Well, at least I got one coin that time. I don't know how much faster that actually is than that thing. Just play safe. And we're just setting baselines here. We can come back at a later day, later month, and wow, I somehow swerved in between all those points. I'm gonna go for one of these probably. Yeah, like that one, as opposed to trying to swerve way out. And I like pink route. I don't know if it's faster or not, but I like pink route, so I'm taking pink route. Okay. Let's get one more clean lap. Not asking for the world here, just a solid time. I do like this track, but anti-gravity is my least favorite part of this game. I don't like how it handles as much, so looking at like the tracks I left. What's funny though is I actually really like playing the off-road tracks. Like Neo Bowser City is a ton of fun. I'm fine with how that plays. I don't like how this plays. I could maybe eke out a little bit more, but I couldn't. 212 to 998. Barely under the sub. And 12, 16, 25. Okay. I'm not going to bother trying to get that one down. I don't want to play that one again. Next to Dolphin Shoals, let's get the water track out of the way. And then maybe after this cup, or after this track, we'll count up how many I have left to do. Maybe at some point we continue. Maybe we play another game. What? Switch game? What I want to play the most? Honestly, I might want to just play Pokemon Sword. I've been kind of going back to Sword because I like grinding on it. I feel like this isn't the fast way, but I'm just going to do it. I think down the middle is the fastest. It might not be there as well. I'm knocking a lot of tricks. I missed a ton. I know there's also a crazy motion glider on this track, but again, I am not good enough with motion glider to feel comfortable doing that. I will watch the record or something if I really want to, like, if I'm going to go all in on a track, then I'll watch the record, but not for just trying to baseline. Music is great on this one. This also looks awesome, by the way. Okay. Trying to keep my eye on the chat. I do not have YouTube's thing up. I've got just the OBS thing. I do not have I have the chat is not on the stream screen, but it's on my screen, so I can see the chat. I mean, I guess I could have done like a layout, you know, where 208-656. Could have done a layout and put everything on there, but I think it makes the most sense just to have this. Maybe at some point I'll have the chat going above me, like invisible or something like that. I don't know how to do that though. I'm new to this. 208-656. Yeah. Advanced B. That seems to be where I feel like I'm gonna average that. I feel like my average is gonna end up being like average B. I'm getting higher intermediate A, 6.65 average now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20. I have 28 tracks left to play. And we are going to continue with the theme and do more Star Cup. So I'll put me at 26 once I finish the cup. I will do Mount Wario next. I'm happy that this also is going to look good too. Because like I could see on OBS that it's clean. So what I did is it was glitching out a ton. And well, I mean, it wasn't like the smoothest looking. Oh, I missed 2 of those. It wasn't the smoothest looking thing in the world. But it was also glitching out. And whoa. We got some computer parts, upgraded the CPU on this computer. And we also learned that me and my dad, the USB 3.2 ports weren't working with the capture card, which likely is simply because a mix of, probably it's because the capture card was older. But is that even faster? I'm actually gonna go for the coins. Like I did the first time. The USB 3.2 ports were not working with the capture card and was causing it to basically freeze. So moving it in, plus the new computer parts, which did make a difference because even when it was, even when we had it like working, it was slower than like 2 other computers that it shouldn't have been slower than. So, because I did this on my laptop and it was catching a little bit. I guess I have to. I thought I could hold that, but I guess I have to get the. I guess I have to trick. That or I'm doing it slightly wrong. That could be a possibility. Still can't get more than 2. What was the strategy? Was it going down right away? I feel like it was going down right away. That's what you're supposed to do. But I do not remember at all. I'm glad I didn't hit any rocks though on the way down. Got a good thing there. I've always done that on no matter what. So I'm going to continue to do that until proven otherwise. I actually feel like I could time trial this one. Tried to eke out an orange, but I don't think I got it. The mounds. Okay. 155,775. Yep. Advanced B. The theme of today. And I got Sunshine Airport, where we will see if I get another advanced B time. It seems to be the theme here. Sunshine Airport. Still a race. Oh, I should have shut my window. That's okay. No big deal. Not the end of the world. I guess it's the synth. Aren't you supposed to go like down here or something? I feel like this is a track where like the way I always go is the slower way. I learned on Toad's Harbor the way I usually go is the slower way. Actually, I probably could have held that out and motion glider on that. I feel comfortable motion gliding onto that. Ooh, look at that. This gives us like super jazzy vibes. I feel like I'm cutting it really close with those. It's probably not faster than the turbo like that either, but whatever. Like I said, I'm really just trying to get a baseline here. Just need some solid times, and then I'll see what strategies are slower and what's faster. Hello, Peepy Dove. No! Aww. I was doing so well. RIP. Well, now I've got to redo this one because I completely screwed up the end. I'm not going to let that sit. I guess now would be a good time to see if, you know, certain strategies, like, is it worth it going for that extra mini turbo there? No. Not anywhere close. Off the wall a little bit, but that wall bump is not going to matter. Okay, I have a lead. I actually should not have probably gone... Well, I only got one coin there, but I probably shouldn't have gone quite that wide. Okay, I know there's a clear thing there. Oh man, I still have some barrels though. Yeah, screw that. We're gonna redo. I feel I can get a good time on this one. And the perfectionist in me is going to do it. So not worth it going way outside there. That was a lot cleaner. There's a lot of coins. I only got one of those, but that's okay. But we're not gonna risk it. And we're gonna hold that over a second lead. Damn it, I hit the wall. I scrubbed the wall. I got too close and I got stuck to it. And that really lost time. Let's try this again. We're also going to come over here and get these so I can just have a much tighter start to this turn. Not get the coins at that time, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I think there is a way right through, but I'm going to hold the 1.7 second lead here over the ghost. Got sent a little bit wide there, but... Ah, I was hoping I could get that. It's okay. Motion glider. I'm gonna read your chat in a minute, leave it up. I want to finish this run. Actually, I can pause. I'm not playing that. Okay, so there's 3 weight classes, and they're all separated into multiple parts of the same weight class. So there's the baby characters like Toad or Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, characters like that, Koopa Troopa. There's the middle weights, which is like Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy. And then there's heavyweights like Bowser, King Boo, Rosalina, Donkey Kong. They're all heavyweights. The heavyweights are faster and naturally way more. The middleweights are kind of in the middle, and the babies have super high mini turbo and acceleration, but they super high mini turbo and acceleration, but they do they're a bit slower. $209,092. Generally, in this game, they made an update to the characters with some stats, and the middleweights like this have a good balance of speed and mini turbo, because really what you want more than anything is your mini turbo. The mini turbo's the most important stat in this game, really. Speed and mini turbo, it's a balance, but if you're too fast, you don't have enough mini turbo, and if you're too light, you don't have enough speed. So, in this case, that's why I'm using Peachette. Now, in those subcategories, there's like 3 different weight classes, and then some of them are together. So, like, Peachette, I think, has the same stats as Comic, Yoshi, and Birdo. And then, like, Luigi, Mario, Inkling Boy, or something like that have the same stats. But each grouping of characters has different stats, and there's like 9 or 10 groupings or something like that. Okay, Sunshine Airport. 209,092. Expert B, that one did feel a lot better than those other times. 1625. We're gonna check though at what the next one is, because I wonder if I can get to the next rank. Sunshine Airport, 209. Okay. 208 point. Yeah. Oh, okay. Unlike Rainbow Road, I feel like I can get a better one here. So we're gonna do that. This is going to be a bit tougher, but I just have to squeak out like 2/10, and I think I can. Also do a little bit better with hitting my coins. Well, I got an extra coin there. That was super risky because the box was absolutely there. Damn it. Basically every Mario Kart game is like that. Like Mario Kart Wii, if you've ever played Mario Kart Wii, there's heavyweights, middleweights, and lightweights. There's only 24 characters total. But the differences are way more minor. Oh, I missed the mini turbo. So like Funky Kong is a slightly higher speed boost, which is enough to make him the character in that game. Daisy's got the speed boost for the middleweights. So they're all slightly different, but it's a little bit different than this game where there's more characters. So they're kind of in buckets with each other, as opposed to each character being a slight variation. And the difference between like Bowser and Toad is massive. You can feel it. That wall did not hurt me any, but it sent me at a terrible angle. Okay. There we go. Missed. I'm not going to play risky again, just because I'm slightly behind. I missed the trick. Great. This is what time traveling is, though. Playing over and over again until you get a flawless run. Sometimes you get it really quick, and sometimes it takes you hours. I don't expect to be sitting here for hours, though. I don't think this track's gonna take that crazy long. Much closer this time. I have no idea which way is faster, but I didn't get the extra coin. Now I do know I'm gonna have to go through the crates next lap, because my ghost did that. And unless I somehow get like a big lead here, I don't think I can afford to not do that. There we go. I had a clean shot. 28245. Okay. Where is this? 208, 245. Yeah, 245. Expert A. Nice. Out of curiosity. I have to cut 0.4 off. I don't want to do that. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to show off my like once used. Be right back. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Now we can hide that. I'm gonna click on the YouTube thing just to look. Okay. So yeah, that's cool. OBS is basically like the OBS kind of just mimics the YouTube page. It doesn't give you like the graph or whatever, but that's totally fine by me. It's cool being able to see that it's pretty accurate with what it's showing. I might be clicking something on it. Yeah, I'm clicking the horn. Got my nice ruby blanket here. It's pretty soft. I think it's pretty cool. And then, I guess, you know, why not? So, grab this real quick. So this is my microphone. It is on some boxes. And then here is the TV. And there's my thing, and there's a computer over there to the left, and there's this one with the switch on it. There's a lot of wires right now. So that is the setup. And is that about where it was? Yeah, that's about where it was. I guess I could move it over, but it's okay. So, let us continue. No ghost data. And let's check out. One thing I do have to be careful on though is I can't move my chair too far over or I am going to hit the stand, and I do not want to hit the stand. Okay, so back to the timesheet. Let's see what I need. What do I want to play the least? I like Wario's Gold Mine and I like SNES Rainbow Road, but I think I'm just going to play them because they're together. Same cup. Gold Mine is fun, but I do have a lot of, it's a lot of anti-gravity again, so. It's so nice knowing that this is playing and like, it's smooth. Okay. Yeah, I got the trick. I love tricking on this track, it's fun. So that is coin number 8. In Mario Kart Wii, this is actually faster. I have no idea what's faster in 8 Deluxe. And I can't gauge it off of lap 1. I can only gauge it off of laps 2 and 3. Oh, I got an itch. Because, with coin counters, so. I'll do 1 lap on the top route and 1 lap on the bottom route, and we will see how different they are. I mean, obviously the laps aren't going to be identical either, but hopefully they're at least close, you know, there's no, like, major mistakes. Golden Mine's not, like, crazy difficult. Especially on like this, where I'm not going super try hard. Because I'm just trying to get a nice, just a time. I don't need anything like crazy. Just give me a time. I probably shouldn't have gone for a spin drift there. 43, 504. Okay. We'll see what the next one is. I used to really stink at this one in Mario Kart Wii when I first started playing Wii. Then me and my friend just had this random cup where, you know, one of us was really good on like Gold Mine. We played Gold Mine, Bowser's Castle, and then Bowser's Castle 3 and Rainbow Road. And then like one of us killed it on 2 of them, and the other one of us killed it on the other 2. And then we were like, we got this. Ooh, I went wide. If I don't go wide, it's probably a better lap. Let's see how this compares though. Knowing I missed a boost and went a little bit wide. So it was basically the same despite totally whiffing, so I think that's the strategy going forward. Where's Golden Line? 212, 247. Expert C, I don't think really that was all that good of a time, if I'm being honest, but I'll take it. I would consider this one of my better tracks. I enjoy playing GoldenEye. I enjoy playing basically all the Wii tracks, because I love Mario Kart Wii. I'm trying to see if there's a shadow on my face, and I cannot tell. It feels like sometimes, depending on how I move, I'm seeing a shadow. I think it might just be me, though. That, or it's the microphone. It might be the microphone is causing a shadow somewhere. There's another light way over there, and that's probably causing it. Solo race, yes. Okay. So we've streamed an hour, and I feel like we haven't gotten anything done because we've redone a couple tracks. This track looks really pretty. Let me tell you, Mario Kart World's Rainbow Road looks amazing. That is an absolutely stunning track. It is hard to get tricks on this track too. This is inside, and I know that one is what's going up. I got my 10 coins with this, so I don't have to worry about coin lines anymore. Sometimes you get a trick when you're trying to turn, and that is tough. You almost have to you almost have to start your thing early to make sure you don't accidentally end up getting a trick when you don't want it going way off the line. Nope. That one's gonna go down, but oh nope, it was that one. I thought it was a turn for the one on the right. That worked. 134, 771. Probably gonna be content with that. One, yeah. Expert A. 12, 16, 25. We're up to advanced C now overall, that's nice. Out of the tracks I've done, basically most of mine sit in the advanced. I do have more in... I have one more... No, I have more in expert and above than I do in intermediate, though. So, that's nice. Let's just do Hyrule Circuit, because it's also in this cup and it's easy. I can group that one in with these two, because I like Hyrule Circuit, but it's not my absolute favorite either. So, I don't really feel bad playing it now. Not holding it off like I am some tracks. Purposely holding off ones that I really, really like to play. And also trying to get a little bit more back into it, because I am crazy rusty, and if you've been here watching the stream, then you will have seen that I'm very rusty. That was an awful start time. Now, I watched the shortcut video on this, but, like, I know how to play this one. No idea. I kind of know, but I kind of don't. I don't think you go... I think you go inside here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just take a line like that or something. Now, there's a shortcut there, but I'm not good at it, so I'm not going to bother. I've tried to get better at it because I think it's a cool shortcut, but I'm just terrible at it. It is fun seeing some of the off-road cuts you can do, though. Or how you can abuse the fact that you can sometimes go off-road for a second, you know, before losing speed. And that cut is one of them, but I cannot do it. Ooh, I'm in the wall. Okay, doesn't stop me too much. So we are going to, again, take the safe line. Ooh. Dang, that sucked. That was awful. Okay. Let's try this again. I gotta at least get 3 coins there. Or 3 rupees, really. I like how you got scars with the toads. That was bad too. This is not an easy track. I remember not just seeing him, but I remember seeing, I think, Artat stream this one a little bit too or something. Artat is my absolute favorite Mario Kart 8 YouTuber. A lot of the other competitive guys, they're good. I like watching Shortcut and JB give them a short. Same for World, but nobody tops Artat 120. Nope, cannot get a mini turbo off there. Okay. Lap 1 is a little bit off. I think the other one was a 0.0, but we're not that far off, so that's fine. Honestly, I think it was just me. The angle of my cart took me a little bit wide in one of the turns, and I think that's just probably what lost me to 0.1, if I'm being honest. I just got the mini turbos there, but oh, I meant to trick, but I guess with the purple mini turbo, it's not that big of a deal. I'll probably time trial this one more seriously at some point because I do think it's pretty fun. It's up my alley with types of the types of tracks I like to race. You know, I let off to do another mini turbo, and I just. Maybe I should just hold that, take a better line. $201,356. I bet eventually I could get a sub 2 without shrooms. Without the shortcut, no, without shrooms. Hyrule Circuit. 201.356. Advanced B. Theme of today. Okay, looking at the tracks left. I think I'm gonna go up hit some DLC ones. So we're gonna go Sydney Sprint, Boo Lake, and Riverside. Because those are probably roughly next on my favorites. Not exactly. This is nowhere close to it. No, there's definitely... I'm definitely getting a shadow cast for my... over my lower half of my face for my mic. Not really sure there's anything I can do about that though. Unless I moved my lamp. I mean, I guess I could... Probably don't need it on, but whatever. So what did I say? Boo Lake and Sydney Sprint. I love Sydney Sprint. I've never really attempted to time trial this one, but I think his music is top tier. It's the one of my favorite songs in all of Mario Kart, honestly. This theme is amazing. This theme is... I probably would enjoy time trialing this one just because of its music, honestly. Though I think it is a pretty fun track to race too, so. I feel like sometimes like that I do my drift too early and I have to go wide for a mini turbo, which I don't really think is faster. I love this part because I think it's super cool that there's banked parts of the, you know, the road. It's like racing on a NASCAR track. I didn't mean to kick it out like that. I do think it is quicker to go on here, though I'm not 100% sure actually. That time, maybe it's because I was close. I felt the speed from the motion glider. I hit the turn at I hit the curb at the very end. Cool how you come through this section again the other way. Oh, 212.082. We might do this one again if that's really close to another rank. 212.0, yeah, 212.082. That is Expert C. Interesting. So it's interesting which one of these on the are a higher standard than others. Okay. Sydney Sprint. Nah, I'm not... Well, I mean, I'm like, I could definitely get it, right? Because I'm not playing crazy well on any of these tracks, so going through the second time, I'm going to be better naturally. But I'm not, like, barely off on this one. I'm 0.4 off, so we're not even going to bother. We're going to move on to Boo Lake and get a time there. Oops. I exited out of the sheet entirely. Whoops. We're going to move on to Boo Lake. I really like Boo Lake. I think Boo Lake is fun, and I love the shortcut at the end. I think that is really cool. But I'm not very good at it. So we're just going to solo race and get our time and dip. We should be at like around 20 tracks left that I need to time trial to finish off the timesheet. And then I'm probably going to stop there for today, but there's a chance we go and try to do regular shroom timesheet, because arguably that one's the more important. I whiffed on that coin. Arguably that one's the more important one because it's shrooms and that's what you normally play. Like, you can play no shrooms, but that's not the main thing. That's more of practicing online lines. So, but I want to fill this one out at the very least. I also have a few times that are... I'm having a few times I'm having trouble beating on the shrooms, or even getting close to, simply because I really need to play like certain tracks a lot to get back into the groove of them. I'm not going to go for the shortcut, which is basically just riding the wall and dipping down. You ride the wall and you dip straight down and you get way less air and it's way faster. But I'm not super good at it, so until I need to get that, I don't really see the point in trying to. I believe it's quicker to hold that mini turbo for here. Like that. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's faster. Down. I feel like I should have either gone wide for those coins or come over here. I probably should have just come over here and gotten those two last lap, but better late than never. Tap the brakes just a tad. Hold that. There's a part of me that also feels like I should rewatch the shortcut guide on playing this game just to make sure I have not forgotten something important. You could just get so much airtime right there. 133.961. Oops, 3.961. Advance A. You know what though? I don't feel happy with that time. Okay. I don't feel happy with that time, so we're gonna redo it. We're gonna go again. Maybe we'll try the shortcut if I'm feeling confident. Maybe. But especially knowing that I could go and get a better... Whoops. Know I can get a better coin line, I think that's probably worth it. It's really bugging me seeing that shadow on my face. I think actually I'm going to turn that lamp off. Coins. Oh, I missed that one. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. I know I've still got like a coin advantage on this ghost, so... Yeah, there you go. I made the pass already. Nope. I started to go for it. I attempted and I slid off the side. So. I know that ghost went the other way. Finished off the coins. Yeah, I got a nice lead here. Same thing. Didn't have a great angle. 132.738. That's what, a full second faster. Where is it? Like, yeah, 132.738. Did that not bump up anything? Really? Ooh, like. Oh, I have to. Dang. The gap between that is 2 seconds. Okay. Well, I feel better about my time. That's what matters. I feel better about it. I think it's a better time. And I do like Bootleg a lot, even though I probably like it more than some of the tracks I'm going to play left. But like I said, I'm trying to save my favorites for the end. Oh yeah, Riverside. I was going to do Riverside. When me and my friend play, we typically just start with Riverside. That's like our go-to starting track. I think it's pretty fun, but I hate how they cut the GBA track so much. I said I was going to turn that lamp off. I want to go turn the lamp off. So far, I forget. gonna be a little darker, but... Oh, wait, I cannot adjust this. There we go. There we go. I mean, I guess the light's technically not as good, but it was bugging me a lot having it totally, like, just have a shadow like that. Even though I'm also kind of away from my tripod, like looking, at the screen. I'm like a yard, maybe 2 or something away from my, a yard plus some away from my. That was a bad start, please. Away from my screen, but just looking at it whenever I glance over. Because yeah, I'm not looking at my webcam for some stupid reason. I do not know if it's right to go for those coins because those coins are super wide. I've time trialed this one a little bit, but not a lot. This is another one that likely in the future I will... Okay, these coins aren't crazy wide. I will absolutely come back to play this one, but for now we're again still just gonna set a solid time. That's all we need to do. We're also coming to the end of the year, which is also I want to get the timesheet done and have at least a time down, so I have a baseline for what to do throughout the year. And then maybe if Mario Kart World gets standards, maybe I will start time trialing some of those tracks a little bit, and we'll see where I'm at like the end of the year. I'll make a timesheet video or something. I might be primarily a Beyblade channel, but I'm always a do what I enjoy channel, and I like Mario Kart, and I like time trialing a lot, so I have zero qualms about having time trialing videos. At the moment, I don't see them replacing Beyblade or anything like that. Not until they're getting the views. 138,986. There it is. 138.986. Yes. Expert C. A. 12, 16, 25. We got a slightly better. We got an improve, or we got above advanced. Anything that's over advanced to me is like, oh yeah, let's go. So, currently averaging in the middle of advanced C, but that's still with a lot of tracks to go. And most of these tracks I should be at least advanced rank on because these are tracks that I like. So next we're going to go do, let's go do Dragon Driftway. What do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. Under 20 to go. Solar Race. Yes. I do think this track is pretty fun to race on. But I'm not very good at it. Oh, don't. I should not put my mic. Take a swish of my lemonade and then restart because I wasn't ready. Okay. I like these tracks they have to drift a lot on. Even though I don't think Rainbow Road in this game is like a great Rainbow Road, I think it's super fun to drive on still. It's a weird difference because I'm like, on one hand, I'm like, this is not what I think. This is not what I want exactly a Rainbow Road to be. I think there's too little going on in it. But I'm also like, it's really fun to race on because it's full on like drifting, you know? Okay. That was probably a solid first lap. Especially given that I have not played any of these. I really haven't played any of these tracks like recently. I'm rusty on the ones I'm good at because I've played them a lot before, and then I'm rusty on the ones I haven't played because I just haven't played them. There you go. Maybe I'll practice with the GameCube controller. That's actually probably something I should do on stream, is I should hook up the GameCube controller, assuming the Switch 2 has a slot, otherwise I might have to get the Switch pack out, which is not exactly what I wanted, but, you know, whatever. And practice with the GameCube controller. The certified shortcut controller. That kicked me out wider than I was hoping for. And that time I did have too much speed and went all the way down. $157,634. Okay. Where was Dragon Drift Way on here? It's further up. There it is. 157,634. 634. Yep. That is Advanced B. That is, feels like what I've averaged this entire time. I keep wanting to type in 26 for the date. It's not 2026 yet. We're trying to get this done before 2026. Change course. I'm happy with that time. I don't care to do another one. Speaking of it though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, not that, it's not what I want to do. I'll go ahead and do Rainbow Road. I think I'm gonna save Bone Dry Dunes a little bit longer. Maybe I'll do Bone Dry Dunes. My friend likes Bone Dry Dunes, so I have time to try that one a good amount, and I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere close. Well, we'll see. I'm iffy on the shortcut. I can do the shortcut at the beginning, Shrimless laps 2 and 3 decently well, if I hold out a mini turbo longer than like the records do, but what I cannot do is, oh man, my nose is itching again. But I can't do lap 1. I'm pretty sure the line is going to just be taking the inside coins. I'm not going to try Motion Glider. Don't feel confident in that, not here. Probably would feel better on the GameCube controller where I don't have to pause it or anything. Okay, not bad. Ooh. It corrected me slightly in a way I did not expect. I missed the coin. Learning from the last one, it probably is worth it to just go wide here and get those coins and then be able to just fill it out. Because you want to do it earlier, and there's no point in waiting extra laps to go get like the coins that you missed or something, or if you need a row like that, you know, it doesn't, you get a boost from it, so you want to do it as soon as you know. So. That was not a good line. I might come back and do this again. We'll see. It might depend on how close I am, because I know that shortcut, not having a good landing is going to cost me a good amount of time. And I would like to have pretty clean runs. It is nice not having to worry about using Mushroom. I'll say that. Ooh, that switched mid like jump. That wasn't fun. That was not cool. Oh, that was tight. I feel like I could do that better. Because that shortcut lap 2 just sucked. Yeah, that cost me at least. I feel like that I mean, it was only 0.4 slower than lap 3, but I feel like it had to have cost me more time. And I also went wide in that first turn. So, like, it could have easily been that is what cost me that time, and I had a really good lap going that really got screwed up by that awful line. And I missed that coin. But I got that one, so I guess it balances out. I'm behind, but that's okay. Ooh, I got the coins on that one. There's a little pressure because that was a... I got a good line with the coins there. And I don't want to lose that by screwing up this time. Now I know... There we go. I just gotta do that one more time. Yeah, this is what seems to happen with most of these, is I can get a much better time my second lap, which is natural. Or my second run. I was able to maneuver around that, I think, a little bit better, too. I didn't get caught in as bad of a position. Okay. Didn't get caught in the off-road. I didn't have a... The other time did not have a good line lap 3 for that either. 2:11.164, that was a lot better. To 11.164. Yeah, that was the second half better. Only advanced day. Whoops, 12/16/25, not 26. I did not set this time, December 26th. Okay. No. Change course. I'm gonna skip Bone Dry Dunes for now because I've time trialed it. I would like to do some tracks that I haven't time trialed as much. I think I'll go ahead and do Shy Guy Falls. Maybe Shy Guy Falls and then I'll go to some of the original DLC tracks. Whoops. Wrong way. I generally like Shy Guy Falls, so I've saved it, but I haven't really time trialed it any, so I don't have any expectations here. Some of these I feel like I'm going to have to get at least a decent time on, just because I know I'm good at the track, even if I'm not exactly prepared. You know? Yeah. So... Ooh, I missed the trick. Guess that's not the end of the world, really. I know, at least on 200 you can do like the shortcut here, like Shrimless, or maybe even on 150. It might be on 150 you can do Shrimless, but I'm also not going to attempt that. I'm just going to go the regular way around. Yeah, I know, I got sent wide. I might have to start drifting immediately on that first ramp to avoid that. Really worth it. Dang, I missed that again. Just gotta hop. I got the extra mini turbo though, so that's nice. I feel like that's faster, just because you take the turn so much tighter. No trick at all either. Dang. I know you can trick there. I just whiffed 3 times in a row. Two 11 4 6 9. Okay. Where should I go? Falls up there. 211.469. Advanced C. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let us go down to do Animal Crossing next, I think. I really love Wildwood, so I think I'm going to save Wildwoods a bit longer. We're getting to the point where I like all these tracks, so it's kind of hard to choose which one I want to play next, because I want to save all of them to be the last one. I like how this track looks on the other seasons more, but that is super wide to go for points. Ooh. That was bad. I think these coins are going to be fun to get. Probably worth it going wide for them because the other coins are way wider and I have to wait a decent amount of time before I even have an opportunity to get them, so... And I cannot seem to take the turn tight enough to get that coin. That was nice. That was also kind of nice. Got nice little low tricks there. Now we can take this turn nice and tight. Don't really need to look back, but I just on habit like clicking the X button. There we go, I finally got the coin. Only took me until the last lap. Yeah. Got that nothing low trick again. Totally fine not getting it off the ramp there. Got a purple. $150,225. There we go. Nope, not that one, that one. 150.225? Yeah. Advance A. 1625. Open to Neo Bowser City now. No. I'm gonna wait on Big Blue for sure. I love Big Blue. That's the one track I played 200 on. I don't really play Big Blue 150 that much, but all of these are 150 standards. I'm not sure there are any for 200. I feel I can get this. Especially because that's the one part of the track that is not covered in water. I love racing on this one. And it looks really good in this game. Just a lot of drifting back and forth. Kind of snaking. That was a bad job going for those coins. I got sent really wide. got 9. I'm fine with that. Maybe there'd be another point. I thought I could go a little bit sooner, but I guess not. I really should have gotten those ones. I'll have to get better at taking those, because this is a track that you can get sent really wide just because of all the rain. I wonder if I could get like a blue mini turbo and then a purple right there. Let me try that next lap. I got that way different than the previous laps. Fuck. Off the edge. Opportunity, I guess, to get a better lap. Or better time than I would have. That felt like a slower starter boost. I'll keep that. Battle 4. All over the place there. Great, I got 1 again. And I went through those. Okay. 41, 410, that feels like it's in line with what I had. It's just fun, that section. I'm gonna go for the blue first next time, and then try to get a purple. 38, 109. Oh yeah, I feel like that was a better lap. 157, 514. Where is this one? There it is. 157.504, yeah, 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Just advance B. Okay, so Big Blue's left says Mario Circuit 3, DK Summit, Mario Circuit Waluigi Stadium, Grumble, Donut Plains Royal Raceway. Okay. I think I'm going to go for the Mushroom Cup next, because I haven't done any of those except for Water Park. Did Water Park early, and there's some fun sections of Water Park, but Water Park is not anywhere close to the top of the list. Okay. So not close to the top of the list of time trialing tracks, so. Do I... I'm not gonna hit Motion Glider here, I don't think. I don't think I'm particularly good at it. Actually, I'm gonna race a really straightforward lap. This track has a lot of really cool stuff on it, but I don't feel confident in my skills to do that at the moment, so. Which is part of the reason I'm still playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and not just going on to World. Because there's still a lot I have to do in this game, I feel like. I enjoy racing this one. I enjoy being a little bit more straightforward and not being crazy tech heavy. Took it too tight. I was greedy. We're at an hour and 51 minutes and I still have a lot of tracks to do. Yeah, I thought I was really. Maybe I'll have to save them for another day. Or do them off camera, I don't have to stream them, but I'm gonna keep going. Shout out to everyone who is tuned in. And Pivdov commented in the chat. It's a little bit easier, you know, when people are in the chat. Tried a bit of a leader. I'm also going to go wide with these coins because I'm not sure I have a ton of coins left to get. Unless I go wide and turn 2 here. I think you actually can take the shortcut there, shirtless, so. Yeah, this would put me in a way better position, I think. I could have gone wide for those coins too, that's the other option. But that's so much later in the lap. Probably not need to finish or start a drift that quickly there. There's number 10. Nobody's behind me. Don't know why I keep clicking the X button, it's just habit. This is a time I expect to be kind of bad on the grand scheme of things. Until I learn how to do all the cool stuff on it, I don't expect Mario Kart's Jam to be one of my higher ranks. 147, 148, 0.311. Advance A, I'll take that. Let's move on to Thwomper Ruins. I like Sweet Sweet Cannon a little bit more. I've experienced playing Sweet Sweet Cannon too, so that might be one that I stop and come back to in a few tracks. I haven't really time trialed Thwomper Ruins though too much. I've done a little bit, but not a lot. Not a lot. Looks like it's a 799, so I think the next one that is a good time on whatever I'm about to go up, it looks like, in a overall rank with this next group of tracks. I've always just gone down in the water here. Boys held that out. Okay. I wish I could hold it mid-tour for the water section, but it's not quite the line to do that. Not quite the track layout, I don't think. I got it off. 3-9. Now we'll be able to go through the middle section. think that's the faster way when it's available. That turn wasn't great. Try to hold on a mini turbo and it just didn't work. No, we're getting below the 202. I know I can. Yeah, no, we're instantly just gonna retry this one. Give me below. That had to have gotten a longer mini turbo off of that one. Hello, Fog. We're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tonight. Trying to finish out my timesheet. I'm doing specifically no item times. Okay, got the coins. I went way wide there. I got a good mini turbo off that too. That kind of got hit. Okay, that time also up a mini turbo. Okay. I am behind. That's not great. No, that one didn't get the pink there. Made up a little bit of ground. If I get the sub, it's going to be off the back of that time, getting that weird line. Damn it! I'm just off. Yeah, essentially. This is essentially speedrunning mode. Okay, so it was really my lap 1 was bad, right? Yeah, my lap 1 was just bad. Dang. So I've got to keep that pace in lap 2 and 3. Yeah, so I've got a so there's how do I want to wait until I missed the coin. So there's things called standards, and there's 8 standards. 7 of the 8 have 3 ranks in between them, and then you have the final one, so 22. You go from beginner, immediate, intermediate, advanced, expert, hero, titan, myth, and then god. And there's C, B, and A for all those except for god. God is just by itself. I'm just trying to get the sheet filled out so I can see where I'm ranking overall in it. And then over the course of the year, I'll probably stream a good amount because I like this game a lot. And we'll try to get the times better. I went way too tight there. It worked out though. Didn't lose anything. Oh, I missed the coin. That sucks. I don't know how I had that much better for lap 1 there, but I will take it. And I just lost all of it. But I'm still in it, so I'm not going to reset. I don't know if that was any faster. I don't know if I got any speed from that either. That being said, now I know I just have to have a better lap than my ghost, and I'm good. Oh, I did the pink there on the ghost. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the new ghost. I forgot I won, I just barely won. Oh my gosh. I'm playing Thwomp Ruins, and I've got under 20 tracks left before I fell off the sheet. I had done a lot of this already, before I started streaming. Yeah, I know. I just want to get sub 202. Okay. Now I really should just have to beat my time and nothing more. I also know I totally screwed up on that last one too, because I hit the off-road in that one part. Missed that coin, but that's okay. I can live with it. I don't know if it's faster to go down. I guess it is faster to go down, because I definitely had a lead. But I know I lost all that time right there, so... That was bad. My hands are getting a little bit sore. They're more sore when I take my hands off the controller and move them around. They feel pretty fine when I'm playing. Maybe that is a sign that I'm gonna have to stop though. We'll see. This is also because I absolutely am a high stress player and I hit the buttons pretty hard. I'm starting to think it is quicker to actually do like what this ghost does and just get the boost there off the ramp. Slightly behind, but this ghost makes a massive mistake and hits the grass. At least I can play with a little bit less pressure because I know that ghost has such a big mistake. I just didn't get a trick there. That wasn't cool. I don't have a big lead again, but it's enough. That was a bit of a weird line. Oh, that was a really weird line. Ah, dang it. At least I know I can do it. Let's not miss tricks either and stuff, because that, you know, costs a little bit of time. Let's not take that line again. That was a really poor line. I might be early. Yeah, I was early. It's actually my wrist more than anything that's hurting. More than my hands. Okay. Better mini turbo. There we go, I got the coin that time. Didn't get the trick, but I'll get the trick later. Okay. Ahead of that ghost, though, that's not really that hard, because that ghost doesn't have a particularly good lap one. But I have a bigger lead against the ghost with the screw up there now. Because that other time, I took the lead, but I didn't really take the lead by all that much. Got the trick by staying near. Oh, no, yeah, I've got big lead now. Yeah, I can see that lead. Oh, I didn't get the trick. That sucks. I was way too aggressive with that line. I knew I was up by a decent amount though, and I really wanted to see if I could just get to under 211. Tricks give you a bit of a boost. So if you miss the trick, you know, you can lose like a tenth of a second. Get the coin. Look at that coin. That's, I think, about what I was at last time. I'm not even going to look back. I'm just going to wait until I get to the end of the lap and see how far ahead I am. I didn't mean for this to be a Swamp of Ruins grind session. But that's just how it is, I guess. $9.11, okay. That's even more than I was last time, so that makes me feel a lot better. I was also ahead right there. I don't feel pressured now to take a crazy tight line. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get not minus 202. But once I knew I had that pace, I was like, okay, I gotta get under 201 because I know I'm on pace for it. 201.941. 200. 941. Only advanced day. 12, 16, 25. Now, if I go to the standard sheet, Bump Ruins, getting under the 202 was the advance A, so. Got it. What course do I want to do next? So I got Sweet Sweet Canyon, Bone Dry Dunes, Donut Plains through Aurora Raceway, Grumble, Wild Woods, Big Blue, Snesmar, Circuit 3, DK Summit, Waluigi Stadium. Okay. Let's do DK Summit and Waluigi Stadium because I'm probably not as good at them, like if we're being honest. I love playing them, but I doubt I'm as good as them, so probably worth it going to doing them now. Not trying to wait. These tracks I didn't wait on because I've played them a lot and I'm really good at them. I just waited because I like them. I'm a big Mario Kart Wii fan, so all the Wii tracks are awesome. Actually, there's a better way to do that. I know I've time trialed this just a little bit. Bad start boost. Oh. My wrist actually does really hurt. That was another bad one. When you get bad ones like that, sometimes it's just like, I don't want to redo it. Okay, there we go. That was better. Oh, shoot. I just didn't get it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Drifted me the wrong way. N64 is fun. Well, it's not my cup of tea, but I mean, all the Mario Kart games are fun. And N64 is a classic. I played it a little bit at a friend's. I'm not very good at it. Very bad at it. It's a very fun series, though. That was weird. Or don't give me tricks. I have not. 8 Deluxe is really fun. I'm a big fan of... I just like... I like... Mario Kart Wii is my favorite. I like playing this one, though. I'm used to it. I haven't played Wii as much, so I'm more rusty on it when I play it. And that's why I don't play it as much. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. You can get an air hop and it lines you up a lot better. We're not going to go for the shortcut because I had a horrible line because I could not get myself lined up with all the humps. To be fair, it's been a long time since I even attempted the double. Okay, or just give me, like, no air there. There we go. I'm sometimes good, and I'm sometimes not. You should try playing it, though. It's pretty fun. That was not very good. We got the double off though. This is naturally a tech-heavy track, which is not what I typically play, or time trial, I should say. I love playing on it, but I don't time trial the tech tracks like this all that much. I'm more of a precision track guy. Really? Just like I like nipped it and I got like completely caught. Rip. Okay. But that wasn't a good time anyway. There we go. That was a horrible line. I'm gonna get stuck on this one trying to do the double cut, aren't I? The double's so much... I feel like the double's easier in Wii. As someone who is rusty, really rusty on Wii, I'm pretty sure I could get the double a lot quicker if I was playing Wii. This is one of the hardest records, though, in the Wii. Same thing now, okay. It's currently held by Blake. And he is super good at this one in Wii. And it is one of the hardest tracks because there's so many things that could easily go wrong. It's almost feel like it's total luck. I assume it's similar here, that it probably feels really tough and that a lot can just go wrong. We're not gonna have a line for the shortcut because again, I tried to drift and it just did not want to send me over with all those humps, so I have to go the long way around. Not sure it really got me an air hop there because it's still sitting out a little bit wide. What I should really do is learn to hold the controller not super tight. I should have played this one earlier. We're making such good progress. And then I got stuck on some of the Swamp Ruins. Swamp Ruins for barely, well, no, not barely anything, because I wasn't able to rank up until I got. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna be able to take advantage of that because that ending section was really scuffed, but I almost want to you know what, I made it. There we go. Can we make a clean lap? Can I get another double cut? That's the question. No. Oh, that is punishing. We're gonna see where a 219 ranks since I fell off. $219.954. Yeah, it's an intermediate. And I am content to sit with that though. I'm content to sit with that because I don't really want to play this course anymore. I'm not good at the double cut, but I feel like I gotta do the double cut. It's not a hard shortcut. I just have zero practice with it. Waluigi Stadium. I think Waluigi Stadium's easier. I think there's some strategies with this track where you can take some. Well, I know you can take these. But I think there's some strategies with this track where you can like, instead of tricking off the ramps, you can mini turbo them. And then just hold until you land. But again, I'm quite rusty, and I'm not going to try that. Two 14, 3, 4, 5. Dang, intermediate A. That's really bad. I did get my overall rank up to advanced B though. I think some of that is again though just by filling up the sheet, because I was at 0, 0, 0s, so on those. Okay, what do we have left? We're going on doing Bone Dry Dunes. Bone Dry Dunes isn't a particularly easy track, so I kind of want to get these ones out of the way and be left with like the Donut Plains and the Royal Raceways and all the Mario circuits. And the handful of other ones that I really like Wildwood's Big Blue. I love to get those coins, but they're hard to get, so. You know what? There's something you can do. Oh, I'm not even near enough miniature, bro. Oh, you know what? I probably tried to hold the purple and then I need to get an orange. You can cut that off. Bad line. Okay. What is it you're supposed to do there? I do not remember. I got through it fast enough. Not an easy track. I kind of expect this one to take a little bit to even get a run down. Especially to my standards. Or close to my standards, I should say. Not even my standards, because I'm not sure I'm going to get one of my standards. Between the coins. Okay, got him. You know what? I think that road is actually slower for time trials, so it's probably the smart move. There you go. That was better. Woohoo! That was nice. I figured out why that's a bit harder. I am used to having a mushroom boost coming out of that, and I think I usually can hold that mini turbo out a little bit longer and not let go of it for a little bit. So that's probably why, but I got a really great one right there. Two, 4, 3, 5, 4. Okay. Where's my droid dunes? There it is. Not really a good time, actually. 10 tracks? Kind of want to grind these out since I'm close. Let's do Royal Raceway and Donut Plains. I need to be up decently early, but it's only 10:50, so I think I can squeeze it out. Oops, wrong way. Do Royal Raceway first, I think. Raceways are my bread and butter. Hopefully I don't screw up too many times too, I can get through this decently quick. No, I missed. I had too much angular momentum and I slid off the side. That was a bad startup. Okay. There we go. Come on, I went inside. I could have had all my coins by now, but I guess it's not too bad because this track is pretty generous. Don't really have to worry about coins the rest of the time either, though I think how you take these turns might change a little bit. I think it's faster to go up that, but I'm not 100% sure. Feels fast. It's fun. That's what matters. Ooh, didn't eke out that mini turbo. Took that turn too tight. I do think I can get a little bit better than what I think I can get a bit better of a pace than what I was doing. Was that a good startup? I don't even know. Missed a coin. Not gonna accept those types of things. Not on Royal Raceway. Again. I guess I gotta take it a little bit tighter or start it a little bit wider. Got my coins just slightly earlier. I must have had a really bad line to not get that orange mini turbo on left 2, because that was really easy to get an orange one for that corner. I'm very curious to see what the slap is. I feel like this is faster than what I was running before, so it all works out here. I'm not gonna get tricked by that corner though again. I didn't get the air I wanted, but that's okay. The boost panel's right there. Read the chat in a second. We'll finish the lap first. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's player error, so I can't be too upset, but it's annoying. Especially when I'm like, I might be able to get these done by 11:30, not if I'm having to restart this many times. 206.588. Expert. Love to see it, because a lot of these have not been close to that. Donut Plains time. Just wait though until you're actually time trialing and you've got like a good run. You're not just setting a time just to have a baseline. Wait until you're actually having like, you have a good time set down and you're trying to beat it, and then even smaller mistakes than touching grass, it could be taking a turn slightly too wide, is enough to completely derail your run. I would have liked to hit some of the coins in the middle of the lap there, but besides that felt fine. And there's 10. Don't have to worry about it now. That wasn't good, but I'm gonna roll with it. It's funny how you can get inside of the water on the turn. I like clipped the grass there, but that was in like a really good way. $29,247. I'll take that. Yep. Advanced B. Okay. Grumbled, Yoshi Circuit, Wildwoods. Sweet Sweet Canyon. Big Blue. Okay, so I got a bunch of Mario circuits, really. Half of the Mario circuits left. Or Yoshi Circuit. I think I might go for Wildwoods and Big Blue. Or I'm going to hold them off. Do Sweet Sweet Canyon. Whoops, not Water Park. Oh, my arm is starting to hurt. I'm probably going to stop after this. Yeah, it is not faster to go out that wide, I know that. I like pink route more. That's my reasoning for taking it. If I need coins, I might go blue, but I don't need coins. With no shrooms, you're able to just get these coins and like is that faster? I have no idea. Oh, I thought I was in a drift, and I guess because I was in the water, it didn't register the drift for some reason. It just sent me in a weird way, and on the blue route, so I guess I'm on the blue route. That was a really bad ending. .707. $12, $16, $25, and I want to know on that sweet Canyon time. $201. I think I can get slightly higher. So I'm going to get slightly higher, and then I'm going to end it off for today, because my arm is hurting a little bit, along with my wrist. I hold the controller a little bit too tight. I just cannot help myself. Gotta get better at that, though, because it doesn't do anything to hold it tighter. I'm gonna say faster, but probably not on the last lap. Simply because I think the finish line is a lot of the bonus you get from holding that out is to the next lap, and you're not gonna get that with the finish line where it's at. I would like to snake through that, but I don't really have any alignment to do that. Yeah, see how close that is? So. Got the nice lead there. We'll see if the other ghost catches up and he taking the blue route. Not able to get the miniature off there. Yeah, I'm more to find a trick. 2 minutes, 508 was that? 2:00,518. That bumped me up a rank. What's the next one? Oh, it's 2 minutes 3. I'm not off of that. I'm gonna retry. Let's see if I can beat it. I can't help myself. Horrible line. I need to not take that too tight because I gotta get the coins. There we go. I did not do a good job on the coins, but I think I can just take this wide and make up for it. Also a little bit of time though. But I've got an idea. I have a theory, even though I prefer driving the pink route, and I just find it slightly easier. Oh, I missed a mini turbo. Never mind. I think I can get mini turbos around here, but easier, but it doesn't matter because I missed one. Yeah, we're just gonna reset. I don't think I'm making a 0.4 on a lap. Okay, I guess we'll be trying pink route again. Gotta do a better job of getting my coins. That's probably what put me back there, is I missed the coins on that one part. Okay. It's about... I just need to hold my lead, I think. We'll see, though. Keep it straight and not take a weird line. Four, six, 7. This is one of the first tracks I ever time trialed, really. But I haven't done it as much recently. Even last time I was playing Mario Kart 8 a few months ago. $159 through a 6. I like that. Expert A. Oh, no. I was 0.006 off the next rank, so we're going again. When I get the next rank, that's when the stream is going to end. But until then, I cannot help myself. I won't play another track, but I'm going to get this one up. We're at that point where these are the tracks I've played a lot. I'm better at them. I like playing them. Three, 2. If I can hold that, I'm good. I think I saw something pop in the chat. I'm reading that after the lap is done, though. For sure. Five. We like that. $58,852. 852. Hero. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's every half second and I'm on the half second. So now, since I beat my time by half a second, I'm now 0.05 off. If I could beat it barely, I'd actually be almost happier. But now I feel like I gotta do it. I gotta go one more. And see if I can beat my time by 0.052. That's all I need. I also know this is hella achievable. I gotta make up a little bit more on the ghost. I'm gonna get my mini turbo off until a little bit later there. Oh, I wanted the off-road. This is one that I'm way more confident that I can get up just a little bit more in. And hope I don't beat I don't think at this point I'm going to beat myself by half a second, but if I do, I'm going to have to beat myself by like 0.55 and not 0.50. That was early again. No, it wasn't. That was a nice turn. That was a really nice turn. Went that to inside. Dang it. That stung. I had a lead. Just gotta lock it. I'm a little bit ahead right here. Last time I was like neck and neck. I had the off-road. This is at the moment at the edge of my current limit, I think. If I sat down and practiced and I watched like the record too, I could definitely beat, you know, like put a time up higher than this, you know? But I'm basically at the edge of where I'm at right now. Being like a little bit rusty. Though, honestly, I think a lot of them... On a track like this, I don't think there's a lot of rust, actually. Mr. Coin. I think more of the rust is on a track like where there's a lot of tech. I don't think there's a lot on a track like this where there's... It's basically precision. This is also one of my best times on a... I'm behind this time. This is one of my best times on the regular sheet. So I'm not fully surprised that I was able to get... Ooh, I didn't get that mini turbo. I'm not surprised I was able to get Hero C, but I would like to get Hero B because I know I can. My mini turbo was behind. And I was behind. I would love to go into the cannon ahead. I just took that turn wide. I gotta take that turn really tight. I was able to get my mini turbo off as quick, and that's where the ghost got hit. Because I definitely took a tighter turn that time. Honestly, taking that turn tighter and getting my mini turbo off a bit quicker is like the easiest place I feel like I could just save some time. I hope that I screwed up somewhere on this last lap. I think I might have touched the wall. Got it, but not enough. I knew that wasn't going to be enough. I was too close. Slightly slower lap 1. Slightly faster lap 2. I did do a better lap 3. Okay, so we're definitely not beating it by half a second again, but if I can beat it by 0.015, I get down to the next rank. And honestly, it's really big for me getting these hero times, because that's where I'm... Overall, my timesheet's pretty bad. Because most of my things aren't even close to hero. Even some of the tracks I time trial a lot, I'm just at a high expert rank. So being able to get a hero is really big. And I'm at Hero C. I'm there. But I'm 0.015 away from Hero B. I know this one takes that turn really tight. I don't know where I'm going to save time, unless I can find a place to save time. You know what I mean? So I can gain time right there. I can get my mini turbo off quicker. And that's the big thing, is your mini turbo doesn't last further than that ramp, so the quicker you can get it off, the better. That's a good boost. Even though I took that a bit wider, I got it off quicker. My time is still ahead of me. I got two. I think I scraped the wall there. Sometimes when you get really close to the walls and at a right angle, they'll push you away. I think that's what happened, because I just lost a lot of time there, and I'm not entirely sure why I would have. I was just a bit early on that. There we go. That time I took a good turn, and I got my mini turbo off faster. But a bit did a better job in that last turn than me. Mr. Coin. I'm not sure I can make up for that. But no, I can't miss a coin. Coins give you a speed boost. It's incremental, but you can feel it. And when that time, especially because there's no close coins after that, unless I take a turn wide, I'm not in position to get a coin until I take the blue route, really. I'd have to take the blue route, and that'd give me the coin, so. I've been a little late. Not worried. Okay, so that's where I can beat this time, is I can get that mini turbo off a lot quicker than the ghost did. Yeah, right there. I didn't hit the wall. There's no vibration or anything, but it just sent me wide and I lost all the time. I love how there's candy toads. Or gingerbread toads over there. To the left. Nope. We're going to get this. That felt cleaner than I think it was, because it wasn't the fastest I've gone through that. I wonder if I could hold that out and get an orange mini turbo. It's about as far as I've been up this time. And I took that turn super safe. Because every time I've taken it really tight, it's come back to bite me. Lost a bit of time, and I think a lot of it was just this turn, quite frankly. I'm neck and neck, though. It's gonna be close. Nope, or not. That is a much bigger lead than I've had. And I, of course, have lost already. My ghost must just be really good in that section. Yeah, it just kicks me out. It's annoying. I missed the coin, dang it. I went too tight. Another nice lead. Easily the biggest lead I've had. think my ghost just makes a good turn there, because that time I didn't play it safe, and I thought my turn was pretty good, and the ghost still gained on me a bit. Lost some time, but I had such a big lead. So that's not screwed up by going to the offer right there. We did it. $158. 557. The next one's 0.3. I'm not getting that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going out of webcam range here for a second. I'm going to open up let me see if I can oh, it's gonna make me sign in. Why? I'm in. No, I'm logged in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't think there's any. I think I can safely share the screen. So we're gonna real quick share this. Do a window capture. I don't know why it's now bugging out and not letting me move this one. Maybe I can't move the sources while I'm recording or streaming technically. Anyway, so this is my timesheet. You see I've got a few empty spots left. I need to do Mario Circuit, Purple Volcano, Yoshi Circuit, Wildwoods, Big Blue, Mario Circuit, and Mario Circuit. Handful of them left. Those are all tracks I like, and I've time shot a lot on, like, regularly. My rank is Advanced V. I'm pretty sure once I get all those in, I'll be close to Advanced A overall. That's where the most of my times are Advanced A and B. And I can always clean up some of those intermediate ones, because I'm a skilled enough player to clean those up. It's just I'm a little rusty, and I'm not much of a tech player, so some of those tracks I really need to practice a bit more on. I can't just get into them because I did some of these. Anyway, yeah, that's my timesheet. We're going to do this now. Yes. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. My wrist is really hurting, so I'm going to stop it now. But this was fun. We're going to try to do this a little bit. Mix it up with Pokemon. Probably this will be the main thing to go against it, but maybe we'll do some Fire Emblem, or maybe I'll play Horn Overlord or something random, I don't know. But yeah, and we'll learn Whirl at some point, but for now, anyway, thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys.